Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're looking at something, an accessory that a lot of people use all the time as tips, and there's hundreds of different kinds of tips out there. These are foam. Some people like silicone, like this, which is very squishy. Others like foam, which is more firmer, but it melts kind of to the shape of your. I mean, they're soft, but it kind of melts to the shape of your ear. It's a little different. Whereas these just kind of squish in place and deform, these actually fit to the ear. And there's a lot of situations where I like silicone. There's a lot of situations where I like foam better. Now, this is an interesting one because I've never tried these. These are rounder. And we'll get inside the package and look to see what they are. These are the Comfort Plus with the wax guard. And looking on the back, they come in different sizes. I got the 400 because I'm going to be using these with true wireless. And the nozzles are usually bigger. I might have been able to get away with 500. You never want to go too big, though, because if it is too big, there's always a chance it's going to fall off in your ear and you don't want to have to go through that. So find your fit. Unique. Find the right tips for your earphones. The round ones I've never used before. Usually I have like the standard style like these right here, which are kind of, I don't know, you'd call it a cone shape. And some foams, they're kind of like a barrel shape. And these are good. And these also have the little screen over the end. And that's nice because that screen right there, and we'll show you that in just 1 second. Let me actually get this product open. Okay, so we're taking a look at them. As you can see, it's extremely soft. You're going to squish this down. It's going to form into your ear with the warmth. Fill in every nook and cranny. So for foam, isolation is definitely one of the big points with the foam. You get really good isolation, which is excellent for pairs that don't have good isolation. And you see these are more rounded than, say, the standard tips that you get that are just kind of half circles almost, half spheres. And of course there's the barrel shape too, like these, which are kind of just round at the top and they go completely flat down. And these aren't uncomfortable. They're very soft, but they kind of, they're not going to form fit to your ear. They're kind of just going to squish in your ear and fit as best as they can. There might be some gaps or anything. You see there, you got that screen there. Now that screen, of course, is good because there's a lot of IMs like this that just have a little thin membrane, this one being wire, and I think these are paper or something. These are cloth. These ones are cloth, I think. It might be paper, but it kind of looks like it's like a little, like nylon, almost like a pair of nylons or something just covering it. So that's not going to really stop the wax. For the most part, it's eventually just going to soak right through that. So you get a pair like this, and you pop it on. Now these nozzles are a little bit bigger. I might have gotten away with the 500s with these, but actually I'm going to do it off camera where it's actually a lot easier to see what I'm doing over these bright lights. Now as you can see, these will squish into your ear in any shape, and eventually they'll try to go back to that main shape that they have, but of course they're going to end up shaping into your ear shape. So that's pretty cool. That may take actually some time, so I'll just bring out the regular ones to show you what the shape is actually, so you can squish them down to whatever shape. So that's the niceness of foam. Another good property of foam is that if you have highs that are too much, they can tend to squelch the highs. Every tip you're going to get is going to make some kind of impact. And sometimes there are IAMs, whether they're wireless or wired, they really take advantage of that. Like you can really tune your IAMs with with just using the tip. It can just dramatically change. It can add soundstage. It can add bass. It can subtract. Remember, for every positive, you can also create a negative. I've made combinations on IMs before and with silicone or foam, and I've said, wow, this sounds dramatically different. I don't like it. And then, of course, you have ones where you put it on, and it's like, wow, those highs were bothering me. They were drilling through my head. They sound better now. The bass a little deeper. Maybe your sound stage. Um, there's certain ones that I have that silicone just pop that sound stage right out. And of course, the bore makes a big difference too. Whether it's a wide bore, narrow bore. Narrow bore, you usually get more bass and stuff like that. So these are definitely good. Comfort-wise, especially for true wireless, comfort-wise, and you can use these on wired as well. I have a set of wired right here that I actually could use. You can just pop them right on here as well. So these aren't, the other ones that I have, they're specifically for true wireless, but not necessarily. It just depends on what the tip is going to be on the ones. And then as you can see how they look on wired as well. They're uniquely shaped, and while the rounded ones may not be for everybody, these also, the same one, come in two different styles. You get the standard style, which is more a hemisphere kind of barrel shape, and then you get these, which are very rounded. And remember, they're going to squish down in your ears. So I think 90% of the people will be good with this. I don't understand why we just lost network, but anyway, it's just one of those things that happens while you're making a video. Yeah, they look great on there, and they fit great, and they're comfortable. I particularly like foam on this IM right here. It's an all-balanced armature IM. I tend to like the isolation of the foam on it. That's basically all I can say. There's not much you can say about tips other than they're either going to help or hinder your thing. Comfort-wise is a big thing. Some people absolutely do not like foam. Some people absolutely only want to use foam. They buy them, they're IMs, and a lot of IMs don't come with foam. Higher-end ones usually have a foam pair with them. But when you want a quality foam, you're going to go into different companies, and Comply is definitely one of those top name brands of the foams that are good. And the Wax Guard just makes it even better because you're protecting your investment, especially in hot climates, because in hot climates you get more wax in your ear. Constantly have to clean out your ears. One trick with your ears is every now and then, don't do it all the time, but every now and then a Q-tip with a little bit of peroxide on it helps just clear out that wax. You don't want to push that wax all the way to the back of your ear. You kind of just want it to melt out of your ear and everything. But having a Wax Guard definitely makes a big difference. And yeah, these definitely are very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I love using them on these. Exclusively, I'm going to be using them on my true wirelesses for the most part, at least these. I have other foams from Comply that I'm going to be using on other ones. And I was originally using these, and I like these a lot too as well. But I kind of like this round shape. I dig it. It fills in my ear better. Because I kind of have shallow ear canals, and the round just fits better than something that's bigger. At least for me. For me, it works. So let's just get them out right here and here, just to show it. This has been the Comply Comfort Plus with Wax Guard. I think on the website it says Tech Defender or something like that. But very nice, very nice. The ones that I have here with this barrel size at the bottom, the nozzle size, this is the 400. So I think most people, between the 200 and the 400. There should have been a 300, to be quite honest. I think that would have been perfect. But between 200 and 400, that's for really big, wide, open-end nozzles, and that's for very thin nozzles, something like an Audio Fly or Shure or Westone or something like that. That said, there's not much else I can say about foam tips, whether you like them or you don't like them. If you do like them, I would definitely recommend these. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe.